selling collectibles on Etsy and eBay still worth it? So I still like to sell collectibles on eBay and Etsy. It's not as lucrative as it used to be in the old days. I mean, there are ways to make it a full-time thing, but nowadays you got to make it a full-time job to be a full-time thing. I'm not interested in doing that, but I do still sell some collectibles and crafts and things like that on Etsy and eBay simply because it's fun. My wife is super creative with the crafts and stuff like that, and I'm getting ready to show you something that she's been creating that we're listing on both eBay and Etsy in both physical and digital form. So as far as streams of income, this is a great one that you can steal from me and use the ideas, or just pop on there and buy the things that I'm selling, because that's pretty cool too. Let me show you. All right, so I bought this book. It's actually a huge 2-volume set. Bought this book, I don't know, it's been about 25, 30 years ago, and just held on to it because I'm a book nerd. I like collecting books. This thing was pretty amazing. But here's the thing. It's out of print now, except for my versions that are on Amazon. You can still buy print versions of this on Amazon from me. I'll put links in the comments for you, but here's the neat thing that I'm doing with this is we took this thing apart. I know some of y'all book nerds are going to hate me for this, but we took this apart, and we did it for you, though, so that we could digitize the entire thing. This book from the 1920s, The Physician Throughout the Ages, it covers the history of medicine from the beginning of history all the way up through the 1920s when this book was written. But here's the thing. Here's why we didn't destroy the book. We made it digital so that we could make sure you could get copies too. But here's what we're also doing with it. Boom. My wife has been taking pages out of the book and actually printing these beautiful anatomical pictures and things like that on them. And see, that's the heart. This one is, man, some of y'all are going to have to look at this and stuff, but I'm seeing the liver, the intestines, some things like that. Oh, there's the lungs. You see how beautiful these are. And we actually sell the print copies of these, and the actual physical, these prints right here, I sell these on eBay, and you can actually buy this from the original book, the original old pages, and frame these for yourself. But we sell the digital versions as well on both Etsy and eBay. And so, oh, there's a cool microscope. Surgery in difficult times. And so she always tries to pair the picture with what's in the text. So there's a cool version of the head. And then, that looks like the voice box and the epiglottis, the throat structure. Oh, look at that. It's a steampunk plague doctor. I don't even know where she got that image, but that's pretty cool. Oh, there's the old Leonardo da Vinci, the Vitruvian Man. Always pretty cool. And this one looks like it's from the old Grey's Anatomy. Not the TV show. I know what you're thinking. Most of y'all think you mentioned Grey's Anatomy, and it's the only thing you could ever think about. Well, there was actually an old medical text called Grey's Anatomy. It's full of these beautiful pictures. And, that's pretty cool. That was like something that Michelangelo would have used as a reference for a sculpture. So what she does is she prints these beautiful images on here. And it's a way of preserving this book even further. And so I want you to check it out. But here's the thing. You can buy old books like this yourself. Well, not this one, obviously. It's hard to find. But you can buy old books like this yourself, make these. Even better is that you can hop on my Etsy and my eBay account and buy these if you want. It's pretty cool. But also, if you're stealing this idea for a stream of income, check out my pages on Etsy and eBay anyway, just to get some ideas. I don't mind. That's why I'm telling you about all this stuff. There's plenty of work out there, plenty of streams of income for all of us. And if you're going to do something like this, my background, a lot of my wife's background is in the medical field. And so we have a unique knowledge of all this and what we can do to pair it, and an audience of people that are looking for this kind of thing. Find a niche that works for you. Maybe you're into, women's literature, like Pride and Prejudice, Little Women, Jane Eyre, things like that. Maybe you're into man literature, like the Odyssey or things like that. Find old, ancient copies and that are maybe even falling apart, not worth anything as a full book. That's what I like to do, is to rescue books that are out of print and falling apart and reuse them to create art out of those. And that's my way of rescuing these old texts. Some of y'all might think I'm destroying them. It's my way that I feel like I'm rescuing them and making it to where more people can actually enjoy it. So I hope you take this idea and run with it and do some amazing things with it.